Hey all, Ventrick here, and today we've got some Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the original TDM solo gameplay on the map Backlot. The other day, I was feeling a little bit nostalgic, getting a little bit tired with all the lag I'm seeing in Black Ops 2. And I said, let's go back to the beginnings. Let's go back to where I started my Call of Duty multiplayer experience. Now, this was Call of Duty wasn't my first online multiplayer FPS. I had played Unreal Tournament and Team Fortress, stuff like that. But COD4 was my first Call of Duty online, as it was for many, many, many of you. And I'll admit, I started out playing on the PS3, played the PS3 for COD4 and World at War. About halfway through World at War, a bunch of my buddies were playing on Xbox. None of my friends had a PS3. They didn't want to spend the money back then. They were pretty expensive. So I kicked over and took the dive into the Xbox Live community. So what was it? COD4 came out in 2007. So this game is now almost 6 years old. It'll be 6 years old in October. And said here, this gameplay now I'm playing is on the Xbox. I went out and rebought this game when Modern Warfare 3 came out, and they were giving you prestige tokens for prestiging in all of the games. So I figured I'd go get a free prestige token. I ended up not playing it so much because I wanted to play Modern Warfare 3 at the time. But yeah, I started out my career in PS3, so you'll see I'm only like level 23 in this game. I haven't played it a whole lot, and this is probably the first time I put the disc in probably the year and a half since Modern Warfare 3 came out, to be honest with you. So I figured let's just see what's changed. Like this is the beginning. This is the holy grail of Call of Duty. This is where it all came from. Well, there was COD 1, 2, and 3. COD 3 had the first multiplayer, that sort of thing. But this was the true birth of Call of Duty as like the juggernaut franchise that it is today, with its online multiplayer. And there were a few things that I'd forgotten, like you really only had two perks, perk 2 and perk 3, because perk 1 was equipment. Perk 1 was your RPG or your claymore or that sort of thing. So yeah, so you really only had two perks. And in perk slot 2, you really only had two options. You were either a stopping power guy or you were a juggernaut guy. I find with the SMGs, I'm a stopping power guy because I want to shoot first and kill first. With like longer range guns, assault rifles, then I'm a juggernaut guy because the SMGs are going to get the first shot off on me, but I want to be able to maybe survive those first couple shots and get through. So in this case, you're seeing I'm using the MP5. This was one of my favorite guns in the game. This, the P90, the M4A1 carbine, the G36, those were my go-to guns. And right now I'm just running silencer. You didn't have a whole lot of options like you do today. Your options were on SMG, silencer or red dot. Not both, one or the other. On assault rifles, you could throw on a grenade launcher, but that took away your perk 1 slot. So you didn't have that extra equipment. But one thing I am noticing playing this, when I shoot people, they die. When I shoot first, I win the gunfight. This game was more twitch, more reaction, and less to do with the lag component of it. I'm sure all online games have a lag component, but this one was more, the lag is more dependent on your connection, not on everybody else's, unless the host was like complete garbage. But back then there was none of this lag compensation bullshit. It was, yeah, if you had an advantage, you had an advantage. If you had a shitty internet, you had a disadvantage. And yeah, I kind of like it that way. Oh, I got grenaded there. Watch this. I put my airstrike in, I get grenaded, I come right back in, I spawn back in, do my airstrike, and my whole airstrike kills me. It's like, come on. I can see one thing. The spawns haven't gotten any better, or I guess any worse for that matter over the time. And even one thing you may notice in this game right now, maybe it's just with the players who are playing this game, the old school, I haven't seen a single corner camper. Sure, there's campers. Campers is part of the game, but they're camping properly. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. They're sitting in windows. They're with snipers at the end of hallways. They're not hiding in a corner like a little, I'm not going to say the word. I'm trying to keep it PG here, but you know what I mean. Just sitting there hiding in the corner. I don't see any corner campers in this game. I like that. The people who are playing this game right now, they are real players. They're not these little hiding corners. Oh, I forgot there's no door there. That was a fail. But yeah. You shoot first, you kill first. No corner campers. As you see, not a whole lot of noob tubers. That sort of stuff. And yeah, my bullets, actually, the hit markers actually seem to work. It's like, I think what's happened, they've tried to add so many bells and whistles to the newer CODs. They've just forgotten about what makes the game good. And look at this, the good old 3-5-7 score streaks. Everybody has them, 3-5-7. They're not super overpowered, so no one really needs to like try to corner camp to get a big kill streak that's going to get them 15 kills, because it's not going to happen. Sure, the helicopter in this game was a beast, because the only way to shoot it down was if you had an LMG, took a whole shitload of bullets, or if you had an RPG. There was no lock-on targeting system. You had to actually aim an RPG to shoot this thing down while it's raining fire down upon you. It's good. It's good to have variety in the new games, but sometimes it's just good to go back to the 3-5-7. Good old 3, 5, and 7. Yeah, this is team deathmatch, and whoa, look at this! I can't get through this window. I see this guy. Oh, it looks like there's a party going on upstairs, and I'm not invited. Come on, buddy, give me some love, give me some love, give me some love. There we go. All right, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of going back, showing you the beginnings. I'm sure a lot of you have played this. Some of you may not have. It's a good little play if you want to pick it up. It's dirt cheap nowadays. Platinum's like, what, 20 bucks, probably on sale for like 15 bucks on Amazon. All right, that's the end of the video, guys. My little walk through time, going back in time. Where do I go? 26 and 7, not too bad. Until next time, guys, be safe, have fun, and give this game a look again.